So this is part 2 of the multi-part video series I'm doing on doing the 5.9 Cummins conversion in an Oliver or Cockshutt 1855, 1755, kind of all those series of tractors. So as you can see, I've got the engine in place at the moment. Like I stated in the last video, I've got the adapter plate, so I've still got my original flywheel housing from the 310 Waukesha. I have the brand new clutch, 6-puck metallic disc clutch, bolted up to the custom made flywheel that allows you to put the Oliver clutch right onto the Cummins engine. And then the drive hub in the center is out of a white 100, 120, 125 workhorse, that series of tractors. And as you can see, right now I'm working on the motor mounts. They come in pieces, and you've got to get your engine leveled and then weld them together. And then you have to drill and tap holes into the top of the frame, like I'm in the process of doing here, to secure the engine to the frame itself. What I did for aligning the engine to the frame, I made a plug out of wood in the very back of the tractor where the drive shaft that drives your hydraulics and PTO shaft come through, and then I using a lathe drilled a hole in the center of that piece of wood, fed a piece of string through it, then brought the string up through the center of the input shaft down there, all the way up to the grill of the tractor, and then tweaked the string slightly until it was perfectly in the center of that the input shaft of the transmission. Then took measurements, measured how long the engine was, then took measurements to where it was to the tip of the crank, lowered the engine in, and then set the tip of the crank to the same measurements. And as you can see in differences of the frame between these two motor mounts, if you measured strictly off the frame, you can see it'd be out 1/4 of an inch. So these frames are by no means perfect to be measuring, so you have to make sure you do something like that. And then in order to fine tune it, I put the PTO drive shaft in and then slightly tweak the engine in back and forth and up and down a little bit until I could just pull the PTO shaft in and out by hand, and the drive couplers sprockets down in there are lined up perfectly. So anyway, that's where I'm at. I'm in the process, because this motor's out of a school bus, of figuring out what I need to do to change over the governor system in the injection pump to be more work like a tractor as opposed to how a truck drives. And other than that, I will do another update when I get some more done. Thank you.